Do you want to learn how to make CUTECORE icons/profile pictures like these? If that's what you're looking for, Step 3. Learn how to edit/customize your profile picture. Starting off, technicalities. I'm not aware of any other software or website besides PicsArt that allows you to download PNGs, so for the sake of this video, I will only use PicsArt. However, if you do know of other resources, please let me know in the comments down below. Help is appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's begin the tutorial.
I'll be using a voiceover for this part since it's easier for me to administer the directions. But anyways, basically what you want to do is go to PicsArt if you've already made your profile picture, and you want to click the plus, and you want to click your image. But if you have no PNGs, what I do recommend you doing is clicking the blank background, like the checkered background, and clicking the stickers button once you get into the PicsArt editing interface, because that's where I get all my PNGs. And here's some examples of search terms you could use to find CUTECORE PNGs or CUTECORE backgrounds or frames or overlays. Okay, so from here, you want to go to your effects button in the toolbar in the PicsArt app. And from here, my footage is black, so I'll post some of these settings I use in PicsArt. The first effect I usually use is the blur effect because it gives your profile pictures, especially if you're doing like CUTECORE PFPS, it's this soft effect it gives it and it makes it really cute. The next effect we're going to be using is the pixelize effect, in which there's a lot of steps, so I'm just going to tell you them right now. When you get to the sliders, you want to slide the amount button all the way down to 1, and then you're going to click the top eraser tool, like the eraser tool at the top, next to the download button and the share button and stuff. Then you're going to click erase next to restore at the bottom in the toolbar, and then you're going to make all the sliders to go to 100, and you're going to erase the pixels so you can get rid of the blurriness. And after that, you're going to click restore. And then, what you want to do on the sliders is make the size 9 and the hardness 6. And after this, you can pixelize it to your liking. The next effect I usually use is sharpen, and for the settings, you want to do the fade between 50 and 70. Now, sometimes I do 70 and it's a little crispy, but sometimes the photos get really blurry or I just need like some top off, so I usually do 70. And then after that, at the bottom, under the fader slider, you want to change the blending or the splice, whatever you want to call it, to overlaid, because it's a sharpen, so you need to change it to that, and you'll be okay. The next effect we're going to apply is saturation, in which this one's really easy. For the settings, you want to put the amount up to 70 on the slider, and that's usually all I do. If you don't like how saturated it is, you can change it to your liking, but for my style, I usually do amount of 70. Afterwards, you're going to apply Indie 1, which is just an indie aesthetic effect, and this one's pretty bright, so you're just going to make it 5 less than your saturation, in which you're just going to have it amount 65. Now, if it's too bright, as I said, you can adjust it to your liking. Last but not least, in the effects toolbar is the vignette effect, in which when you click on it, you're going to click the square option next to the colors, and if you want to change your color, you just click the square with color in it. Usually, I'm pretty sure it's black, and then you're going to change it to a vibrant pink or a soft pink or whatever color you want. And then after that, you're going to make the size 25 in the amount 35. Now for this last effect, it's not in the effects toolbar, but it's very easy to go to. When you get back out of the effects button, you want to go to the brushes button where it says brushes, or it should be a pencil of some sort. And when you click on that, you want to click on the pencil with hearts and sparkles next to it if you already don't have it selected. And then after that, you want to click on the dot sparkles with the little sparkles that look like little dots. And there, you want to make the size 76 and the opacity 100. Then you just add the sparkles to your liking, and if you don't like this one, you can choose the more starry ones, which are the ones that are right next to these dot sparkles, and you just repeat the steps, size 76, opacity 100, and add it to your liking. Now, after you've added all of your effects, your profile picture should look something just like this on screen, and if it doesn't, that's okay, because it's your first time or second time, or maybe you've been doing this for a while and you just now trying to teach yourself this style and you're not getting it yet, and that's totally okay because it takes a few tries to get it right. But if it does look like this, you did pretty well, and I'm very proud of you. Now, I promise you guys we're almost done, but from here on out, you will only be using IbisPaint. So from here, you're going to go to IbisPaint and you're going to make a new project or new image. And with this, you're going to use one that you just created in PicsArt and you're going to put it in IbisPaint. Now, I'm going to supply some sharpen overlays on the screen if you don't have any, but I recommend using some to make the PFP look more cool, in my opinion. But if you don't want to use sharpen, that's alright. I do recommend definitely making your own watermark or quickly putting on some text onto your profile picture so that your work doesn't get stolen.
Last but not least, one last montage.
Missing someone